Welcome to the city of Manila. Of all the things that changes of ideas, concept coming together is a good start for everyone, especially our country. And we are very excited that you've done this. Dito nyo ginawa sa makasaysayang lungsod ng ating bansa. Kaya sa maliit naming kaparaanan, we as a city government and your capital is 100% in support of your aspirations and visions for this conference. And I hope na ito ay magdala ng mas marami pang turista, partikular sa aming lungsod. And when I say sa aming lungsod, while it is true that other cities in Metro Manila has so much resources because of their CBDs and infrastructure development and their subdivisions that in a way help their city government to save a lot of money because there are limited expenditures that they can do because there are areas that you don't need to spend money. But in the case of City of Manila, why we are unique? Why we are unique? And we will ever habang buhay na itong hindi makukuha sa amin. The City of Manila is an old city. Yes, it's true, it's old. But it has a lot of story to tell. That is the uniqueness of the City of Manila. In fact, maybe some of you here have a story to tell. Experience. At the very least, studying in the city of Manila. Maybe 4 years of your life before going back to your respective provinces or respective places. You have lived in the city of Manila. So, that is the uniqueness of Manila, wherein with regard to your tourism approach, masarap ibenta ang Maynila. Mas maraming pwedeng puntahan ang Maynila. But through some neglect of things in the past, maybe in our time also, nag-deteriorate na talaga ang ating minamahal na Kapitolyo ng bansa. But our presence today, your city government, assuring you, under my watch, it's been 2 months now, hindi pa kami nakatulog ng maayos, really trying to move things and put things in order and right perspective. Reclaiming back our streets to make it possible and try to understand the economic challenges of some of our constituents. What you call the live and let live principle are being adopted by your city government. There are areas that are non-negotiable for our hawkers, but there are areas na ikinikipit balikat namin, ngunit ipinaalala namin sa kanila may gobyerno sa lungsod ng Manila. It cannot be tolerated, the chaos cannot be tolerated in the city. Inaalala natin yung mga maliliit nating naghahanap buhay, nagtitinda ng kanilang mga produkto. Pinag-uusapan po ninyo dito yung kainan. Sa Maynila, magsasawa po kayo ng kainan. Yan ang isa pang uniqueness namin. Everyone, in every street of the city, merong talent ang mga Manileño to cook and serve. Palatable sa bawat Pilipino and to some foreigners. And if I may remind you, there is a place in Tondo. We used to eat there. Kahit nung konsyal pa ako, at kahit hindi pa ako tao, nandoon na yun. Started with 2 stores. sumalangit daw ang kaluluwa ni Rado at ni Tomboy na kung tawagin namin, no offense to, but that's how si Edith, that street became a tourist spot of Tondo. Can you imagine, pwede pala pumunta sa Tondo ng hanggang madaling araw, and people are safe at the time under my watch, and became the entire street, or what you call it now, and when you Google it, Ugbo. And it generated so much jobs. Lalo na yung aking mga beksi, mga tagatawag ng customer, the property value rose. Talagang literal. Yung mga dating apartment na 5 bulig, 7 bulig, ngayon nauupahan ng 30,000, 40,000 because there's so much foot traffic. Ano naging puhunan? Chicha. Pagkain lang. Yun lang at napuntahan sila. Now, in return of your city government, this community strive from doing so, talaga naman pong pinipilit naming bantayan yung kaligtasan ng mga dumadayo sa amin sa Tondo. And we're very proud of it because hindi naman natin masisisi yung iba. There is a prejudice of how they look at Tondo. Ligtas ba akong pumunta dyan? Baka maakyat ako ng truck ko dyan sa Arten. Baka ma-hold up ako. Baka, those days are gone. Yes, it's still happening from time to time. That will make sure papapanagutin naman natin yun. Why? Why we are doing this? Putting things in order. Because, alam mo, turista, I'm not tourist expert, no? But as a tourist, katulad nung sinasabi sa atin kanina ng mga taga-DOT, di ba pag namamasyal ka, pag piling mo ligtas ka, tosgas ka ng tosgas, at lahat binibilhan mo. So, may yung extracurricular activities mo, you spend more money when you feel safe and good about the place. And that is our goal. To keep Manila, its character, old, but a lot of history, and at the same manner, in our time, under our watch, kung meron man kayong iuwi ngayong araw na ito sa kanya-kanya nyong negosyo, opisina, o pamamahay, o hanap buhay, we want the city of Manila pleasant and safe. Maaliwalas at panatag ang pamumuhay. The very least that we can do for our visitors, for those who goes in and out of the city. Yan ang aming direksyon. And if I may take this opportunity also, if you remember, one of our goal also with regard to SGD, is to keep and make more open green space in the city. And if I remind you about the situation during my first term, muntik mawala sa inyo yung Arroceros Park. Now, kung kayo may pagkakataon pa maya-maya, ay mga 5 minuto, posang, lumabas po kayo ng Metropolitan Theater, yung nasa kanan nyo, tambakan ng bulok na sasakyan noong lumang panahon. Now, we extended so that it can be walkable from flagpole of the city government all the way here to Arroceros Park. And soon, by September 13, hopefully, they'll be done to connect the Esplanade Riverside so that they can go safely walking through Intramuros. Pasyalan nyo lang, dyan. Ito na, nasa kanan nyo. So, imbis na tambakan ng basura, tambakan ng mga sasakyang bulok, we reclaim it and give back to the people. Now, having said that, noong first term ko po, total, nandito na may mga taga-DOT sa TRB, baka may pesa pa rito. Muli po, nagsusumamo ako na kung po pwede, and I'll take this opportunity to, my message to reverberate or to snowball. And I think this is an opportunity. Hindi naman kayo napunta rito ng baliwala lang. Alam ko, meron kayong common goal. I'd like to appeal na kung po pwede, yung golf course ibigay nyo na sa lungsod ng Maynila. Why? Gusto ba namin mag-golf? Hindi po. Pagulong-gulong po ako sa golf. Marami po akong donation dyan sa Intramuros Golf Course. Why? In line, being a walkable city, side by side with historical buildings that may, tourists or somebody gets interested walking safely with open green space. We are going, I challenge ourselves, despite of lack of resources, we will move heaven and earth to convert the entire golf course from Delpan Bridge via Pasig River all the way to the immigration NPC area as like central part of New York. More trees, more walkable areas. Is this a lip service? Is this a lip service? No. During my first term, we have already the entire plan of the city. Ang magbabago lang ngayon, at ito, tingin ko naman ikalulugod ni President Marcos. Ang magbabago lang ngayon, doon sa aming design, yung baha sa Loton, pwede na namin dalhin sa golf course. It became dual purpose. During sunny day, regular days, our elders, aming mga matatanda, may lakaran, mayos sa ilalim ng mga puno, katulad ng pag-iikayat ko sa inyo on just pass by to show proof to our word and what we have done together during my first term. Just walk by here and go inside the Arroceros Park. No? It's safe because we created pathways properly lighted or lit during the night. And during the daytime, hindi na masukal. So that same concept will be duplicated in our Intramuros, or what you call extramuros, outside of the wall. Kung halimbawa naman, kung sakali, pwede hindi nyo maibigay sa amin ng poder, willing naman kami ibigay sa inyo yung plano, kayo na ang gumawa. As long as you develop the city of Manila. So these are the things that we offer. You have our support, 100%. Mas gusto ko nga tumoskas kayo ng tumoskas sa Maynila. Because we are really lacking of, we are really physically challenged and physically challenged. But we don't make melodramatic about the situation. We just focus on what we can do with the existing resources that we have. Second, I would like to inform you, during my first term, we created the Koreatown. I don't know if you remember it. Koreatown in Ermita, Malate area. That drives a lot of businesses. Korean restaurants and other things. No? Naging Korean Town siya. So, ang daming nagpupunta. But for the past so many months, nalungkot ako. Nakakita ako ng restaurant. Beware of pickpocket and snatchers. This is troublesome for tourism. Now, under our watch, we'll make sure that these things will be confronted. Kulang hindi kami matulog, makalawit ko lang yung mga tulonggis na yan. Totoo lang. That's how dedicated we are. Now, baka gusto niyong sumama. Meron kaming Chinatown, meron kaming Koreatown, and we're gonna build one piece of geography to be considered halal town. Wherein our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, with their skills and culture, will have a place properly installed in sets of roads, alleys, not boulevards, but perpendicular roads in the city. Yan ang gagawin naming susunod. And we are on our way doing so. And the good thing about this, even international community wanted to support the so-called future halal town in the city of Manila, where our fellow citizen lives, or fellow brothers and sisters, Muslim, living in the community. Kaya sa susunod, gusto niya ng mga biryan, mga damit, yung paborito ng Esmi ko, yung mga tela, and so on and so forth. This is the location. And in a matter of few weeks, the Campa area na gustong-gusto ng mga estudyante sa USTE, we are now in the process of creating new ordinances to accommodate, again, hawkers and businesses. Ano sabi nyo? Gastro, o kung ano man yun, mahirap kong i-announce, i-pronounce. Kasi nakikita namin, totoo, and you are in the right direction. Ang nagiging mabisa ngayon na pasyalan ng Butaw, domestically, of course, foreigners also, but domestically, tumutosgas yung mga bata, no? Para lang matikman yung isang hotdog, yung isang kaldereta, yung isang bulalo na nag-viral sa TikTok. So it energizes, it creates curiosity at the highest level. Kaya ang Butaw, puntahan ng puntahan, napapagastos. May komersyo. The velocity of money ran its natural course. And as you can see with the Esplanade, now we are putting things in order that baka mamaya mapariwara naman, sayang, mababoy. Di ba? Kahit patuloy namin nililinis yan. Now, having said that, so these are the things, I think, no? Ito yung personal ko lang opinion. Hindi naman po ko espesyalista. You're on the right track. Talking about tourism, true food tourism. Because it's more sustainable if domestic tourism. Kasi tayo-tayo yun eh. Araw-araw yun. May tosgas. Araw-araw umiikot ang pera. Tourists must arrive to the country and must check in to hotels and so on, and must be brought to a place. And that's good. That's more money. That's more money. Para ang regular transaction at buhay na ang ating mga naghahanap buhay sa lungsod or maybe in the other places, no, ay yung maging tayo'y mamasyal sa sarili nating lugar. So again, thank you for holding this conference here in the city of Manila, in our historic building. I'm happy to our agencies in the national government, to DOT, TRB. Thank you very much to our Congressman Javier Miguel Javi Benitez. Welcome to Manila. Ilonggo, sino mga Ilonggo rito? My father is from Antique. My mother is from Samar, Rewara at Ilonggo. But anyway, I would like to greet also Paolo Tugbang, our director for Department of Tourism. Jeremy C., Head of Leasing, Brand Experience and Strategy, Ayala Land. Ms. Benno Stan, Co-Chairman, Baguio City Creative Council. Mr. Hill Syra Boots Barungay, Chief Reinvention Officer, Mactan, Cebu. Ms. Lenny Ledesma, Iloilo City of Youth, Gastronomy. Mr. Andre Nicolay Pamintuan, Head of Arts, British Council of the Philippines. At lahat ng mga dumako dito, maraming salamat sa inyo. Again, last, I cannot do it alone. We need your help. We need the private sector to participate. We, the local government and the national government, must work hand in hand. At the end of the day, we in the government owes it to the people. And rest assured, to each and every one of you, may gobyerno na sa lungsod ng Maynila. Magandang araw, mag-ingat kayo sa pag-uwi. Welcome to the city of Manila. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng Congress. Maraming salamat. Manila, God first. Thank you.
Thank you, Manila City Mayor Francisco Moreno Dumagoso. We will now hear from a former actor and producer who is now a